Today we're going to the Motor Vehicle Division office to renew our tags. Taking the stairs because I need the exercise. So getting my plates renewed was absolutely painless. And that's one of the reasons why I love dealing with Summit County. These small counties, you get right in, you get right out, they treat you courteously. Go down to Denver and try that one. They'll treat you courteously, but it's a long wait. So anyway, the plates are done. I'm in the town of Breckenridge, Colorado. It was named after the Vice President of the United States at the time. Unfortunately, the Civil War broke out a few years later, and the Vice President sided with the southern states. So what did they do in Breckenridge? Well, they changed the spelling of the name from Breckinridge to Breckenridge. Breckenridge has been considered a pretty liberal place since then, and a bastion of conservative thinking on the western slope of Colorado. In the old days, they made their money here by mining and ranching. Today, the big money comes from people who slap 2 pieces of fiberglass to their feet and slide down the hill. I guess there's more money on fiberglass than gold. Town of Breckenridge Main Street dates back to the 1800s. These buildings were around during the mining era, and they've been repurposed to storefronts. But in the old days, they were a mix between residential and commercial buildings. They didn't have the concept of zoning in those days. This is the Blue River and the walkway along it. Just spectacular. So peaceful and calm. A joy to walk up and down. There are restaurants and shops along the way. Just a lot of places to stop and browse and spend a nice day. Nothing like Sax on the Blue River. I'm so lucky to be able to spend my time in a place like this. It's just magical. I can't even describe it. It's like one of those special places, like when Gus and the bus and I went to Malibu. This kind of reminds me of that. A really special place, a really pretty place, and you just feel good being here. Some of you may be wondering, well, how come I don't have oxygen on? I'm in the mountains. And That's because my doctor told me I could be off of oxygen for an hour at a time. So I've slipped the cannula and I won't be going on for about 40 more minutes. After that period of time, low oxygen levels begin to cause problems. It begins to damage your body. And for me, that's difficult at sleep time because I generally slip the cannula at night without knowing it. And who knows what damage is being done. Your body doesn't ask you what organs you want to damage now. Your body just does what it's going to do, and you have to accept it. So I'm pretty careful. I tighten the thing down at night. So anyway, what's not going to stop me is the fact that I am using this product and having to use it. Not going to stop me. I'm keep going. And I encourage all of you to do the same. You know, we all face trials in life, and we have to figure out how do we get through those trials. And some of you have written to me about the most difficult stories, and my heart goes out to you because I've lived through some tough times in my life, and those are never easy, but you just got to figure out how to manage it and then get through it. And ultimately we're all terminal. I was terminal the day I was born, and so I'm not afraid of the ultimate reality for me. Going to happen to all of us. The only question that I can control is what happens while I'm alive. And while I'm alive, damn, I want to get the most out of this I can. I want to really enjoy being here, and I encourage all of you to do the same. When those tough days could roll around, boy, it's tough, but you're going to make it. You're going to get through it. And if you want to be out on the road like I am, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. Sometimes there are compromises. Sometimes you can't travel as freely maybe as you'd like to, but you can do it. And I've seen some incredibly difficult situations where people were able to manage it anyway. And maybe they didn't have the same kind of travel accommodations, or they weren't as mobile as they'd like to be, but they got out there. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do if that's what you want. Not everybody wants to be out here. Some people just are so comfortable in their homes, they'd rather be there. And I'm a kind of guy, I advocate for a lifestyle, but only for those who want it. And for those who don't, I certainly respect that. Well, I'm kind of rambling here. This is part of my life, and part of the life that I haven't really talked about a great deal, and maybe I need to talk a little more about it. When you hold it all in and you don't talk about what's going on in your life, sometimes it really gets to you. And but at the same time, I don't want to dwell on it. We can dwell on the worst things, and instead of looking at the spectacular things all around us, I've got this spectacular beauty all around me, and why would I want to dwell on negative things? Not going to do it, not going there. Life is what we make it. Be part of it. Come join the journey. Well, guys, this is Timothy Paynter for the Van Life. If you like what you see, please press like. And most important, leave your comments, because they mean so much to me. What challenges have you had when you were on the road? What challenges are you facing to get on the road? What have you done to overcome these challenges? So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And when you do, be sure to hit the bell thingy. That way, when I do a new video, you'll get notified. Otherwise, you might not even know I'm uploading it, and it might be the best video yet. This is Tim Paynter for the Van Life. Wishing you all the very best. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.